What? I'm sorry, baby. Come on.
Yeah, that's why you're going to stand right here in front of them.
Yeah, you gotta help
She didn't say anything about me.
We're the Miller family, and you probably remember our folks more by Aunt Vern and Uncle Randall. So, Vern was the youngest of the family, the Kruger family. We'll start with the youngest. I'm the youngest, Jim, and this is my wife, Marianne. And between us, we have three sons. The youngest one in the military, in the Marine Corps. One works down at the Bobcat plant at Winter, the oldest one, and Mike in the middle. He just got married, and him and his wife work in Fargo. And Marianne and I both work together in a business. Of course, you probably know what it is about dog sled equipment. So we've got 20 dogs and 2 cats.
Jimmy, the poster back here is Jimmy's dog sled, was in that movie. I think it's a great honor.
Oh, yeah.
He's our celebrity.
We got a phone message on our answer machine one day. We come back from Fargo shopping, and the phone message said, "This is Brian Kornberg from Disney Productions, and we'd like to purchase a couple sleds from you for our winter dancing. And please give us a return call." And that's how it all started. So we built 2 for them, and then we built 3 altogether, and we kept one. The movie company got 2 of them, and then we kept one as a display.
Good for you.
Yeah, okay, most of our equipment goes for the Iditarod, which is the biggest dog sled race in the world, and that's our most of our clients either runs the race or is affiliated with it somehow, and so our products are used kind of worldwide, I guess you might say.
Like in Finland and Norway and Canada. I'm letting them go first. Well, I'm Judy, and I'm the oldest in the family. There's 6 of us, and one of the things that I need to mention before we forget our sister Donna, who lives in Fargo, and so it's, sometimes she gets to come to our family get-togethers, and other times she doesn't get to come. Anyway, we live in Roswell, New Mexico. My husband is Lindsay Bosch. Some of you might be familiar with his family because they're originally from Castleton, and his father had the Dodge dealership, the F&G garage in Castleton. His first name, Lindsay, actually was his mother's maiden name, and they also were founders of Castleton because his grandfather had the jewelry store there and everything, so a little bit of history. We live in Roswell, and he works at the International Law Enforcement Academy there, which brings in the top police officers from all over the world. It's part of the home security that the United States does have now through the Secretary of State. We have 2 daughters. Timber is here. She's the oldest. She just moved back to Roswell. She works at Oasis Computer with your friend John behind us here. Owns. Our youngest daughter, Amanda, lives in Artesia, and she has 4 girls. So we have 4 grandchildren, and and she's going to have a boy, and she'll have that she'll have him in February. And it's kind of interesting because with her fiance also, they actually have 6 girls because he has twins, so we've got lots of girls on our side. The last time I was here, there might have been some of you that remembered I was in real estate at the time, and I had sold a couple of missile silos, so that was kind of interesting. But I retired from real estate, and I went in and worked for 3.5 years at a title company, and then I decided I didn't want to be indoors anymore and it was time to retire, so I quit working in an office and started pursuing my artwork again and been selling on eBay since 2001. So I'm, I guess what you'd say, full-fledged artist now.
Hey, I'm Betty. I'm in the middle of the family. And I was first married to Les Bricks, and this is son Lauren. And his son, my grandson Matthew, are here. His wife is at home in Princeton, and daughter Amanda, another granddaughter, and step-grandson Tom. And then I married Ron Gilbert from Grandin, and this is Justin, second son Justin, back behind me. And he died in 2006. And then I got reconnected with an old friend that knew both of us at Grandin, Daryl McSparron. We got married last year, and we're both horse lovers and connection there. And he actually got reconnected because I have an eBay store, and he looked up one of my listings for a buckskin horse. So that's the story there. So I have a number of stepdaughters and sons, stepsons, and grandchildren on those sides. I have to sit down and figure it out again, but you know how that goes, extended family. So I live at Grandin on a farm. I'm really happy to be back on farm and back in the area again. Lived up at Devil's Lake for about 20 years. That's where Justin was born and raised.
Yeah, Jerry couldn't be here with us, so I talked to him last night, and he's driving one of those big ore trucks at the gold mine up in Cripple Creek, and it's probably about the biggest truck in the world. So they put him on a schedule that really doesn't allow him to come all the way back to North Dakota for enough time. But he wished he could be here. Him and Susie are doing great. They have 3 girls